When it comes to infections, they're very hard to test and very hard to find. We don't guess, we test. And we test in three different ways. And we do that because they're very hard to find. When we look for bacteria and virus and fungus and parasites, you can't check for every single thing in the world. It's just too difficult, it's too expensive, it's very cumbersome, and a lot of times things hide. Like parasites will go outside the intestine and they'll hide out in your liver. How do you know you got it? Maybe your eosinophils will be high, maybe they aren't. So there's a number of different things that we do in this office. We actually go through and we do labs. We also do blood tests, right? So we're looking for your white blood cells. We also do what's called a bioresonance scan. We do a few weird things. Bioresonance scan, and we use the Zytoscan, and that looks for parasites and bacteria and fungus, particularly in our case. And then we also will muscle test, and that's probably the weirdest thing that we do. And muscle testing is using your body's own system to really dial in with what's going on with you in real time. So when we do all three of those things, it really lets us not have to guess, but know what's going on. Do you have a bacterial growth? Do you have a fungal overgrowth? Do you have a parasite? Do you have a virus? Is it clinical? Is it subclinical? Which means hiding out in the wings, waiting to pounce upon you, right? And you know this happens because you'll get stressed and suddenly you get sick. Did you get exposed to a new pathogen? No, that thing was in your body. You have thousands of viruses, thousands of bacteria, and thousands of fungus all the time in your body, all the time. And it's only when our immune systems get suppressed that they start to show up and become a serious problem. So make sure that you have somebody who's looking at all the ways and not telling you that you don't have an issue when they're only doing something like a CBC. That's not sufficient. Or even a stool panel. That's not enough. You've got to look at all the different ways. So hopefully that's helpful to help you figure out and know what to look for and what to ask for.